Hey, what's up, everybody? Big Dog is back. Lock of the week. All right, listen, we are coming off our first loss of the season for the NFL lock of the week against the spread. The Chargers, man, and so many people were on. They had to keep that game close like they usually have against the Chiefs. But you know what? That defense didn't hold up against Mahomes, and the offense it just kept coming up short, man. And that interception I knew when that interception happened in the fourth that I was going to lose my lock of the week. But guess what? We're back on here. We're going to do it again. Bounce back spot. If you saw my video for that I just posted a minute ago for the predictions for the whole slate, you probably could tell when I was breaking down that game who I was going to pick for lock of the week. I'm gonna give you a second in case you did see that video to drop in the comment section who you think I'm going to say is the lock of the week. Wait for it. Wait for it. All right, by now you should have been able to type a team. So I'm going with none other than the Cincinnati Bengals. Plus 4.5 on this team. I have to take it. Sure, the Bengals look tough to open up the season. I know it. Sure. The Niners have been one of the best teams in the league. I know it. Sure. Christian McCaffrey scores every week. I get it. But I'm telling you, Joe Burrow and the Bengals, you can't give me plus 4.5 on this team, really, against anybody in this league. I mean, you just have to do it by principle alone, let alone the fact that the Bengals are starting to get in the groove. They came back, they had that little bye week, they got a break, they've been getting things together, they're getting on a streak. The Bengals, I'll be honest, I have the Bengals on a straight bet, a futures bet before the season started to win the Super Bowl. You're gonna give me plus 4.5 with this team? Looking better now? Nah, I'm sorry. I'm taking it. I'm taking it. I don't have a choice. Vegas has obligated me, practically put a gun to my head, to have to take the Bengals at plus 4.5. Look, if the Niners are going to beat them, great. There's no Purdy, there's no Debo, but if they can do it, if anybody can do it, the Niners could do it. Especially with that defense, they can do it. Could they do it? Absolutely. Would I be surprised if the Niners came out and beat them by 7 or more? No, we already saw it this year. Am I going to put my money on it? Absolutely not. Bengals all day, plus 4.5. I'm taking it. Lock it in. If you want to be extra safe, lock in the over the touchdown in overtime. That's what I like to do. That plus 6.5. It's probably going to drop the odds a bit. Even plus 7 if you want to be super safe, but lock that in, man. I think, and I'm calling the upset, just so you know. Bengals win. They cover the spread. That is my NFL Week 8 lock of the week. Lock it in. Let's see what happens here. What happens to my record? I don't have time this week to do a best bets video, so you can stop this video here. Stop watching at this point, but I'm going to talk about my quick best bets that you can bet against the spread. Obviously, Bengals number one. Number two, Falcons. I got it written down here. I'm in a bit of a rush. Best bet number two, Falcons. I think the Falcons go in there, have a good game against the Titans, and they cover their spread field goal. That's not a lot. Vikings, it's plus one. I'm sorry, -1, -1.5. I think the Vikings win this game. I would just bet the money line is like -140 or something like that. But they should cover the -1.5 spread and win by 2 points against the Packers, who have not impressed me. So, yeah, I think that's a pretty good play. Vikings money line or -1.5. I have the Lions also covering the spread versus the Raiders. I think the Lions are going to bounce back in a big way. Raiders are struggling. There's a lot going on there. And the Raiders are getting exposed that they still have some work to do. So yeah, Lions at home after that embarrassing loss to the Ravens. They're -8, -8.5. I think they'll win by 10. I would play this as high as -9.5, -10. If it goes over 10.5, I wouldn't touch it. But I think the Lions beat the Raiders by over 10 points this week. Then I got 3 more games here for against the spread. Patriots plus 9.5. There's some injuries there. with the Dolphins and the Patriots starting to turn a corner. It's a lot of points in the NFL, 9. Even with the Dolphins, where I think they're a great team, but Tyreek Hill isn't there, and the Patriots are making an adjustment. So I would play the Patriots plus 10. Depending what the price is on plus 10.5, that's great. I love Patriots plus 10.5 this week if you're willing to buy that extra point and take the price on the odds. Chiefs, I already broke down this game in the last video. I'm not going to do it again. This is more like a lean, but I'm betting it. I'm betting it. I'm going to bet the Chiefs to win -7 just because their defense and the Chiefs showed last week that they're starting to figure things out with this current offense they have in these receivers that Mahomes is playing with this year. So they're starting to figure out their offense and what their offense is going to look like for the rest of the season. Big turning point. The Chiefs just continue to take off here and finally beat the Broncos. Not finally, because they beat them by 11 the other day, but it wasn't pretty if you saw that game. It was close. But I think they beat them pretty comfortably here and buried the Broncos. Give me the Chiefs -7. Last but not least, the Ravens. Again, I put these two last for a reason. I think they should win. It's not that I love it, but they're best bet. The Ravens should beat on the Cardinals. There's just no way, unless it's a backdoor cover, that the Cardinals should cover their spread. Unfortunately, I'm posting this video late. This is Saturday morning. The line, I think, already moved up to like -9.5 or -10. I don't like it. I don't love it, but I do think that the Ravens win by 10. So that's a lean. It's up to you if you want to tail that at -10. I do think they win by 10 or more, but you always got that possibility of a backdoor cover where the Ravens start off hot. They're winning by a couple touches, couple touchdowns, couple possessions. And then in the fourth quarter, they kind of back off. And the Cardinals come in and cover, and that field goal, just a touchdown that they give away, and the Cardinals could cover. So be careful with that. But I do think that the Ravens got to win by no less than a touchdown and probably by 10 points. So, yeah, depending on what price you can get on that, if you could buy it back down to -8.5 or whatever. But there's a lean for you right there. So those are this week's best bets. Just to make sure that I didn't miss anything. Let me look at the slate. No. Oh, the Browns. I did. I really like the Browns plus 3.5. Add that into my best bets. I'll make sure to put that in here. But Browns plus 3.5 against the Seahawks. I'm betting it. I'm betting it straight up against the spread. When I say straight up, I meant like I'm betting the spread at plus 3.5. I don't think any other game I like enough to bet the spread. I'm looking. Nope, that's it. By the way, I was right about the Bucks. I didn't get to post here on YouTube, but you know where I did post it, right? My Discord. Make sure when I post this video, I'll add the Discord in the link. I got to do it from my phone. This video I do it on the computer. Yeah, the Discord is where we have all of our picks every single day for all major sports. We killed it in NBA last night. I mean, a lot of money. We hit a parlay last night for almost plus 2,000, and we had one guy play it with the boost and hit it for almost plus 4,000. $25 hit almost $800. All right, and our people in the community tailed it. And yeah, it's just we're in day 4 of our ladder challenge. You got to get on the Discord. I'm only posting videos here about NFL because that's my expertise, but I'm telling you, you're missing out. We have other cappers in winners only betting, and we are killing it in NBA. We hit in the World Series last night. Yes, that was my ticket. Thank you. You're welcome. And you already know what we've been doing in NFL. So hurry up, get on the Discord, hit us up on Instagram, winners_only_betting, and get at your boy. All right. Appreciate you guys. Much love always. Like, subscribe, comment, and make sure to tell people about us. All right. You already know.